literally when I talk to them about being like free, economically free and etc., they're like, how am I supposed to do that? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Well, the reason they can't do it is for the same reason the slaves couldn't get off the plantation. You have no allies, meaning family is supposed to be your ally. You have no allies. You have no tools, which would be capital, things like that. And then even if you get the tools and you have the allies, if you don't know how to use them, then you're done. So that's what you must do. You must do the opposite of slavery to obtain freedom. The opposite would mean, look, I got a child. I'm going to be a hell of an ally for you. I'm going to be such an ally that I'm already planning to make sure that you're going to be okay. I'm saving for you. I'm investing for you. I'm teaching you. I'm loving you. I'm being there for you. And I'm building something around you, some sort of structure around you. I'm going to love your mother the best I can so we can work together to make sure you're protected. And then on top of that, we're going to give you tools to be successful. We're going to give you some resources, some money. But then after that, we're going to give you the most important part, which is skills and discipline and value systems that will allow you to manage and to keep whatever we build for you. And because here's the deal, like when I was talking to Ben, I said you can leave them a bunch of money, but if they're raised to be knuckleheads, all they're gonna do is blow it because that's what the culture tells them to do. So be a good ally to your children. Don't leave them out here for don't you can't abandon people. We got stranded. I'm still mad at those African countries. Why didn't y'all come get us? Anyway, let's keep going. All right. So he says here, even though slaves often considered themselves little more than the working dead, they knew that a failed revolt meant certain death. In both direct and indirect ways, many slaves found ways to resist, even under the most treacherous of circumstances. Most slaves were so overwhelmed by the magnitude of their situation that they preferred to withdraw from reality or psychologically join their white oppressor. At a subtle level of resistance, slaves nonetheless responded to white oppression by feigning illness, crippling themselves. They would cripple themselves. Oh my gosh. Committing suicide, poisoning their masters, and setting fire to the properties on which they labored. More aggressive slaves escaped to maroon settlements and Indian communities in the wilderness where they often plotted against their oppressors. Maroons were groups of escaped slaves who established their own communities. They routinely traded slave plantations for food, supplies, and to live. They routinely raided slave plantations for food, supplies, and to liberate other slaves. That's what I'm talking about. I want to be maroon. We got a little maroon plantation up in here because we're gonna go raid the plantation. We're gonna go get what we need. While most slave revolts in America were small and ineffective, at least three chilled the hearts of Southerners. The three key revolts were led by Gabriel Prosser in 1800, Denmark Vesey in 1822, and Nat Turner in 1831. These revolts set the stage for the ultimate revolt, the Civil War of the 1860s, that ended slavery as an institution. So these three revolts, Prosser, Vesey, and Turner, happened within a 31-year period where people were getting tired of it. And then that led to the ultimate revolt, which was in 1865 or the 1860s. Slave couple couldn't wait. That's what this chapter is called. He says, many slaves took to heart a challenge from abolitionists that they should seize every opportunity using any means necessary to break free. Mark and Phyllis were slaves owned by John Cottam of Charleston, South Carolina, who grew tired of their chains. Learning that Codman had granted their freedom in his will upon their death, they decided not to wait.